remember, the program takes your hand from purifying meridians, and it doesn't stay there, because it goes into the organs and it helps the organs by each meditations, the healings, the alchemical oils. They are inner work. Then again, after that, it goes to the next step to, as I remember, inner family. I mean, now the balancing of the inner family, the feminine masculine part of aspect of existence, which is within us. That feminine masculine is so important for me, because a relationship comes out of that. And people have, what do we have in a physical world? There's only three things: a relationship, wealth, and health, right? So all these three related in this program, all of it. So it gives you a foundation.
I sort of struggle with groups, and you have a way of directing that and pulling everything together and organizing. And I really appreciate that about you, because you've helped me along the way. I, for years, never knew how to express myself, and I always kept this in, and I wanted to express it. But thank you so much for allowing and giving me the hope and trusting myself that I can speak. This is probably the first time I've really talked about this as much as I have to anyone right now.
So how about explaining, not explaining, but through the senses, speaking about how it feels? Because if you're awakening how you feel at home in yourself.
It feels very self-empowering. Be the designer of your own life. Like stopping to be in the metrics and in what everyone makes you do, but now you can decide what your life is going to be, because everything has two sides. You can look at everything that happens to you like something not good or like something good. So you have to look at the bright sides. You have to search for the magic in every moment and in everything, and the magic will be there.
We are only here to enjoy, for the joy of life.
Yes.
And the passion is here just to help us to bring that joy into physical form. So mastering life, it's very, very important for each individual. Mastering the body is the basic and the foundation of it. So most of us will go outside, they try to change something outside, the relationship, the finances, the health and everything from outside, another source. Mm-hmm. But it is inside, and the tools that you bring in here, it helps, yeah. It brings the fountain, mm-hmm. purifies the fountain, so mm-hmm. the resources could flow in there. So more, yes. because the blockage is in there, you cannot receive as much.
I immediately felt that the challenge of mastering life is welcoming newness.
Yes.
Every moment. And this is the challenge that humanity is presented with, because for as long as we are looking for a life that is predictable, we are hindering newness. We are hindering the birth of magic, because magic cannot be birthed in predictability. It cannot be born in a life filled with schedules and routines where there is no room for spontaneity.
I guess that's true. I really don't remember how it was before.
Good.
I don't remember life without this message, this magic all around. And I always said to you that when you ask the universe for signs, you have to see them. So I asked the universe for signs and they come up. And things changed. So when I started, I was really very unsure, because Kathleen and all the others, I felt that they had done so many things before. and they knew Almine, and they knew the oils, and I was so like the new little one there. And then I started to do it, and things really started to change.
Each day something was released to allow that energy, and then at the end I just felt like I could just levitate. I was so light. Literally I had to go take a walk outside and ground myself because it was unbelievable.
It's beautiful. Wow. I am so glad I invited you to be here because I am learning so much more and expanding my vision, and you are a great part in this. And I remember this part of the dreams because you and few others have expressed this part that their dream time changed during the protocol.
It did.
So, and it's important to live the dream time, and because it's not about just remembering, it's about the feelings and the emotions that are evoked in while we are in that space, and then bring those bring the awareness that we experience in the dream time, bring the awareness into the awakened time, so then we can magnify the gift.
The fluid, very organized structures that you provided for us on a daily basis to pamper ourselves, to come home to ourselves, to do the work deeper daily for ourselves, because this body is a fountain. As Almine told us many times, teaching in her teachings in many places, and this body is not a tool, it's a creation, it's the source. It is not a creation, it's the source. It's a fountain formed from infinite resources. So resources flow through us, and then we translate that knowledge, that resource, that information, that energy, that frequency to the level of the way we, as much as we can receive it, and manifest our desire to express that. We express each of us differently because we have different translation things in there. Huh?
Yeah. Right. So I am so happy to hear that you're starting and will continue and to express more and more, because with the more of us that are fully expressing, the more we will live heaven on earth.
Exactly.
It is like awakening, like coming back to the self, coming back to who we really are. And out of the metrics, out of all the things that other people want us to be, expect us to be, tell us to be, it's coming back to the self. It's really a very amazing experience.
So just try and keep it simple as much as I can and go about my day and just allow the energy to work through me the way it's supposed to be, and just not think about it, just allow it to happen. I've learned to just keep my mouth quiet and just watch and observe everything around me. Because when I'm in a confrontation or when something's askew or whatever, I just sit back and I'll listen and I'll allow. And that's whenever the alchemy of everything just changes.
You're exuding your inner beauty. It's the real deal, the authentic you that comes through when you polish and you open and you clear and you purify and you make your temple bright and shiny. And this is what I see here.
So, and that is also beautiful. Everything in life is a celebration of life. So that's what I wanted to say, that it's important to allow old to live, but also because most of us really have hard time to um, to uh, to look into the body that we came with information with it is from our ancestors or other lifetimes, or so a lot of us don't really appreciate that. So I thought it's important to look at it as a map, so you can allow yourself to participate in the programs that are taking your hands and assisting you to the highest good of yourself, therefore for all the people in this planet. So I hope I really enjoyed this program. It did affect me, and I am sure, and I have no doubt, it's a very deep mystical experience. And I have no doubt that everybody who's watching this or will hear from it will benefit from it in one way or another, and beneficial for each individual for their own purpose. So for mine, maybe a little bit different, for yours and different, but it does allow, it helps to for the song of the self to come out, for the old to go, and it helps us. It's like it taking our hand when we are dying to allow that to happen. So it's like you are helping for the old to live. And so we have assistance. We have assistance if we want to let go of the old. And this is a program. We have the assistance. And if we want to master the life, this is a program, because it helps celebrate the death and letting go of the old. And it brings you and place you, state you, give you a foundation, a very, very strong foundation into the state of gratitude. So I hope you register.